Ladies and gentlemen, for many decades, humanity has never ceased exploring the red planet, Mars. The beauty of the red planet and the mysteries of the Boggian rock plateaus have always captivated the hearts and sparked the curiosity of astronomy enthusiasts. But we have only truly known what the red planet looks like, how rugged and rough its surface is. Since the first successful landing missions on Mars in the 1970s, many spacecraft have safely touched down on the planet's surface to date, such as the Mazda, Viking, Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, Insight, Perseverance, or Zhurong landers. However, due to the harsh conditions on the red planet, most probes have ceased operations. Currently, only two NASA rovers, Curiosity and Perseverance, are still operating on Mars. These two spacecraft, symbols of perseverance and the thirst for exploration, have survived severe dust storms and treacherous terrain to continue existing. Recently, NASA's Curiosity rover made a shocking discovery when it found an extremely rare type of crystal, never before detected on Mars. So what is that discovery? Please stay tuned. Mars is a familiar planet to astronomy lovers. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and also the farthest rocky planet in the solar system. It is located about 230 million kilometers from the Sun. From Earth, the distance between us and that planet changes depending on the position of each planet in their orbits. The closest distance from Earth to Mars is about 54.6 million kilometers. But at the farthest position, the distance reaches up to 400 million kilometers. That's quite far, ISN. But for spacecraft, that is not a problem. From 1971 to now, there have been a total of 11 successful landing missions on Mars. Among them, Curiosity remains one of NASA's most successful missions. Curiosity means the desire to know or learn. On November 26, 2011, the 1-ton rover was launched into space by an Atlas rocket from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. After 9 arduous months of space travel and 7 minutes of terrifyingly tense descent. On August 5, 2012, the Curiosity rover successfully landed in Gale Crater on Mars, beginning the search for traces of ancient life. This landing technique was a resounding success and was successfully repeated by NASA in February 2021, when landing the Perseverance rover, Curiosity's twin sibling, on Mars. From November 2011 until now, Curiosity has undertaken an impressive journey. As of June 24, 2024, the device has traveled a total of 31.99 kilometers on the Martian surface, becoming the rover that has traveled the longest distance on Mars. Of course, its pursuer, Perseverance, has also covered a long distance of 27.33 kilometers. If Perseverance is like a young man full of strength and passion, Curiosity resembles an experienced, worldly middle-aged man. As of July 23, 2024, the Curiosity robot has been operating on Mars for 11 years and 352 days. A period long enough for it to blend in and become a part of that land. For nearly 12 years, Curiosity has been diligently climbing up the Martian mountain. This mountain is 5.5 kilometers high from the center of Gale Crater, analyzing over 40 rock and soil samples to understand their connection with Earth. Did that geological feature ever support life? From a mission originally planned for 2 years, it has now been extended indefinitely. Recently, while conquering Mount Sharp, the 1-ton vehicle crushed a rock right under its wheels and accidentally made a shocking discovery. It discovered a large amount of hexagonal crystals, something never before found on the red planet. Once again, this discovery reinforces evidence of the existence of elements essential for life from ancient times on Mars. This has made the scientific community extremely excited and thrilled. The event was discovered completely by chance. On May 30, 2024, while Curiosity was engrossed in exploring the Martian surface, a drill sample taken from the slope of Mount Sharp accidentally hit a small rock, causing it to shatter. When the rover's camera pointed down at the wheel to check for any obstructions, it captured this image. You can see a slightly yellowish-green, sparkling material in the newly exposed core of the rock. Scientists predict that this could be an ancient and highly pure crystal. They conducted tests by drilling into another nearby rock. Research results show that the formed crystals have a long, pure structure. Previously, sulfur had been detected on Mars, but only when combined with other elements in compounds called sulfates. So far, pure gold has never been found on this planet. This is the first time a pure black hole has been discovered. Scientists were extremely amazed and delighted by Curiosity's discovery. Aswin Vasavada, a scientist on the Curiosity project, expressed his joy. Finding a field of ancient rocks formed from pure elements is like finding an oasis in the desert. So, what is the significance of discovering ancient crystals on Mars? Sulfur is a chemical element with the symbol S and atomic number 16. Under normal conditions, pure sulfur is a crystalline solid with a yellow color. It is one of the essential elements for life and mostly exists in compound forms. It is the 8th most abundant element in the human body by weight. For example, a person weighing 70 kilograms has about 140 grams of glycogen in their body. Previous studies indicate that sulfur may have played a key role in the formation of life on Earth. Over 4 billion years ago, our atmosphere contained a lot of sulfur and carbon emitted from volcanic activities, as bacteria metabolized sulfur isotopes, releasing oxygen and initiating the oxidation of the atmosphere. This event is known as the Great Oxidation Event. It can be seen that turtles appeared very early on Earth. It is the foundational component of all known forms of life and exists within cells themselves. Therefore, the discovery of pure water samples on Mars. Once again, this discovery strengthens evidence for the existence of life building blocks on the red planet. Besides carbon, there are hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus. In addition to finding the basic components that constitute life, Curiosity also helps humans leave their personal mark through groundbreaking discoveries. The most important discovery is likely the finding of groundwater. Although currently, Mars is a dry planet with no liquid water on its surface. But billions of years ago, it once had water, even a vast amount. They were concentrated in ancient lake beds, then spread across the planet through the flow of winding rivers. Curiosity is a skilled archaeologist, cleverly following clues from the rocks. Sedimentary layers are depicted in the rock. The Curiosity rover concluded that Mars once had surface water. This photo was taken in February 2023. This is the clearest evidence to date of the existence of an ancient lake. At the bottom of the lake, rocks bear wavy ripple marks. Could they be traces of ancient winds blowing over the water, creating waves that disturbed the layers below? And finally, when the water receded, it left behind remarkably vivid traces. The building blocks of life and water existed long ago in the past. These are the two most important discoveries of Curiosity. They are the clearest signs that Mars could once have supported life. However, strangely, even until now, we still haven't found any fossils of ancient organisms on Mars. But the two rovers, Curiosity and Perseverance, are still operating there. And we will do our utmost to uncover the truth. Aging and endured harsh weather, rampant sandstorms, and the assault of solar radiation, and the marks of time have been clearly imprinted. It frequently encounters issues such as computer freezes and drill bit failures. That image makes fans feel heartbroken. Perhaps all 6 wheels are riddled with holes, after many years of expansion and development on the rugged terrain of the crater. But Curiosity operates like a true soldier, brave and courageous. It has never stopped. That journey will continue to move forward. Footprints imprinted on the mountain peak and leaving a massive legacy beneath. That will be a solid foundation so that one day, not far off, humans will conquer Mars. With that, the video from Tot2V concludes here. Wishing you all truly relaxing and meaningful moments. And now, goodbye and see you all in the upcoming videos. Wishing you good health and looking forward to seeing you again on future occasions.